This is called Need Help on How to Respond to an Email from an Ex. So it's funny the way this podcast kind of comes full circle. We talked in the beginning about you got something from, an ex calling you back after the mixtape. And now we're sitting here, need help on how to respond to an email from an ex.
I'm here for it.
Okay, so I'll start reading. Okay, so about 5 years ago, I dated someone for a year and it lasted 6 months too long because at that point I told him I loved him and he said, thank you, but it takes me a while to get there. Oh, I love you. Thank you. It's going to take me a minute. Yet I proceeded to hold out 6 more months, hoping he would eventually, quote unquote, get there. For our year anniversary, when we went on a road trip and got in a disagreement about Cubs fans that he started, he's a White Sox fan, saying he didn't understand why I would be upset if the Cubs didn't win the World Series this year. This was 2016, game 1 of the NLCS against the Dodgers that we were watching in a bar, and now walking back to our hotel, the Cubs were losing and I was getting upset. Okay, seems like not a great time to, like poke at your girlfriend's fandom. I told him that it's like wanting to achieve that feeling of greatness, but feeling like you'll never get there. Then it clicked in my brain that this summed up our relationship. So I told him out loud that it's like our relationship. And he said, how's that? And I asked him again if he loved me. And he said, I quote, no, I do not. And then I said, I can't do this anymore. Wow. What a dramatic ending.
That was very dramatic. And actually, I think it's really funny that you go from an argument about baseball, which, by the way, the Cubs don't give a flying rat's ass about either of you guys, to let's flip this on its head. And
it teaches you that every fight is about something deeper. They're sitting there like, well, who cares about the Cubs? And she's like, who cares about me?
Yes, you love me? Oh my God. I mean, I would think at this, in a real situation, love situation, somebody's like, at this moment, no, I do not. That's a different story. But flat out, no, I don't love you. Oh my God. Keep going. Tell me.
After an awkward night of us both crying and trying to work this out in our 1-bed hotel room while the Cubs game was on mute in the background, they eventually won in an epic fashion. I concluded that we were over. We even talked more on the drive home together. Worst breakup ever. Well, ask our last emailer. As he asked if I wanted us to go to therapy to work through this, I said I'd prefer to do this alone to understand why I held on to this for too long. So fast forward 6 months after the breakup, he sent me an email, weird because why not text me, saying, well, I understand the email move over text. It's more you read it, you take it, I'm not immediate, texts come right in your phone, ruin someone's day. I get that. Saying he wanted to meet. I agreed to go because I was holding out for hope that he realized he did love me. I hadn't booked that therapy appointment yet and really put all the blame on myself, thinking I was unlovable. What I learned during our drink meetup was that he never physically cheated on me, but had been emailing his ex-girlfriend during our entire relationship, so he never gave us a fair chance. I wanted to punch him in the fucking face, but instead took the high road and said, thank you for the closure. He wanted to be friends, and I said, absolutely not. So today, to my surprise, after years of absolutely no contact, I get yet another email from him. Part of me really wants to tell him to go fuck himself and leave me alone, but then another part of me wants to respond nicely because what I concluded is he was a nice guy who was just lost, and back then I wanted to be in any relationship versus being in the right one. I don't want to get back together, and I'm gonna get my therapist's take on this too, but wanted your amazing advice. Also, shout out to taking care of your mental health. Wish I went sooner. See email below. For context, I'm 38 today, so was 33 when we broke up, and now single for IRL summer. I never lived with him and collected what little shit I had at his house. Thank you for all you do, and any advice would be appreciated. So this is the email she received from him.
Okay.
I'll read it, and you can give commentary on what you think. First of all, he starts it hilariously. I hope you have been well. That's not the opening line.
No.
Right? you got to start with, I know this is a weird email.
Yes. Yeah.
You have to acknowledge.
Yes. Even long time no see would be a decent.
Yeah. Hey, this is awkward. Yeah. Long time no see. I don't know. I hope you've been well. Like it's.
And especially, when did she get the email? When is it from?
Today. I mean, I got this 2 days ago.
Wasn't this during the pandemic?
Yeah, we're all doing horribly. Yeah,
how about crazy year?
I recently drove to where you live for an MD appointment over by the hospital and thought I saw your car at the apartment complex. So this is a very normal thing.
Yeah.
This is the X email text. I thought I saw you.
Yeah, so I was compelled to be in touch.
Yes. Are you still living there? Are you still with your blank? How is blank the cat? And how is your family? Oh, are you still with your company? How is your cat? And how is your family? So he's going through all the, how's everyone doing?
Yes.
I just recently sold my house and close on it in the end of July, so past memories have been flooding into my head. Turning 40 has been crazy. Moving. Contemplating a career change. That is a lot of change for me to process. Anyhow, wishing you the best, and I hope your summer is going well.
Oh, I hate that guy. I don't like that.
It's not cool.
What?
It's not cool at all.
No. What a douche. Like that is really so. What's the point?
Especially the dynamic of everything matters. So to these people, they send these emails in a vacuum, and that's what makes them not a dick.
Yes.
But everything matters. The fact that she was like, I love you, and you said, no, I don't, right. And that's how the relationship ended, there is a power thing going on. So when you email back, you know you have gotten the I love you. So you have a responsibility to not mess with someone who's, even if it's years later, you had this, the dynamic has been set.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
and I just feel like take your, take it to the chin. And I just feel like if you set this up and you did the breaking up and you're done and you were shitty in the first place, the only thing he should ever do, if he wanted to, which again, you guys know how I feel about getting in touch years later, I don't think there's a point, but if you wanted to say, you know what, I thought about all that and I'm really sorry, that was a shitty way to go about it, and I hope your life is good, and just want to let you know I thought about you because all this stuff was happening. That's fine. That's a fair, nice email to send if you really want to, but again, I'm not a fan. He should just leave it alone, and I don't think she should respond to him at all. Fuck off.
Especially what you're saying is right, because apologies are like, hey, I'm taking stock of my life. This isn't me asking you out. Sure. This isn't me trying to continue the conversation. And she knows he has a history of emailing with exes. She said he was cheating emotionally with an ex their whole relationship. This is what he does. He's learned nothing. So now he's coming back to it because I'm sure that other ex has done emailing with him. So he's looking for a new place to kind of get his jollies, so to speak.
That's
and like
a great point there. That's a great point.
But this is the thing. It's like everyone thinks that like getting off has to be sexual. Some people get off to like connecting with you on a dating app. Some people get off to receiving the email back from you. But I don't think this guy is ever going to get past. You guys, let's play this out. Let's say she emails back. She tells them how they're doing. They end up having these great emails back and forth. Then they start meeting again. I think there is a world where you two get to you saying I love you again and him being like, I don't love you.
Absolutely.
I don't think you get past that though.
Also, what if she emails him back and then doesn't hear from him again? That can happen as well. I mean, brutal. I'm saying like we try not to look at these scenarios, but you got to look at like realistically, right? Like you have to understand that you may not get what response does she want? What does she want out of it? I don't think that she's going to get what she wants if it's anything at all.
Here's the one thing. Here's the one reason to email back. If what you want is to never hear from this person again, then you should email back, because you can write a very clear and concise email. Hey, I don't want to hear from you. Every time I hear from you, it brings me backwards. You please need to respect my space. I don't wish bad on you, but I also don't wish to get these emails out of the blue anymore.
See, I kind of disagree with you because then you feel that then the guy's going to get like his ego puffed up because he has that much power over somebody.
I understand
not power
that.
Meaning like, I'm not saying, like, I mean, I just think why give anything to anybody when they haven't given you anything? Don't give them any response back. Just let it go. I mean, let it go.
I hear what you're saying, and I do believe, though, if you're trying to win, you're always going to lose. Like, that is a version of trying to win. You're like, I don't want him even knowing that he has this power over me, but I'm
No, wait, let me clarify. It's not what I mean. I'm saying that it should be inconsequential at this point in your life.
Just let it go. Just don't even answer.
I got an email. That's right. It's like getting an email from somebody you went to grammar school with.
Sure.
Who's like, I heard you're a comic now. I'm like, I'm not going to respond because I don't care. Like, just don't care is what I'm saying. She's putting a lot of stock in this, and I don't think it's important.
Don't forget to like the video you just watched. I have many more. Subscribe to the channel right now. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, you fool. There's even a bell you can click to. Now you've got your week set Monday through Friday. I'm here for you.